Hello, everyone, and welcome into HelenKennard.com. I'm Helen Kennard, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome, welcome. I have a couple of techniques that I want to show you that's going to be coming out of our new catalog. I can't show it yet, but I want to point that out because in the past catalog, they have techniques that they show us and teach us how to do different things. And this one, I found a page in our current catalog that'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about. 4 techniques for masterful masking. And then they go up here and show you how to do it. So this one, they're showing you how to use the brayer, masking it off, and on and on. Here they use little masks like that to mask off the rest of it. So this year in our new catalog that's going to be going live very soon, they have some techniques too that I want to show you, because when I saw it, I thought, now that is the coolest thing. And so anyway, it's using our ink spots. Now what they've done is that currently, oh, and I left it out there, they have 8 ink spots of different colors. And what they're going to do in the new one is they're switching some of these out so that we have different colors. But instead of being 8, there's going to be 5. And they're going to have two sets. So these aren't the colors that are going to be in the new catalog, but, well, they have the same kind of colors. The red, I think they use petal pink and some other green. So I just used the ones that we have currently to show you. But look at this. Isn't that cute as it can be? It's almost an ombre right there. But I want to show you how to do that using your ink spots. And then the second technique is using your ink spots to make little squares, to make different cards with. Now, we got a stamp set when we were at convention, and I cannot find mine to save my life. And maybe we didn't get it. Maybe we had to share it now that I'm thinking about it. But anyway, I found one that we'll be able to use that's very similar. So anyway, I thought that would be fun to show you some of the techniques that's coming in our new catalog. First of all, let's go ahead and cut this out. This is Granny Apple Green. We're going to score it at 5.5, and then, not score, we're going to cut it at 5.5 and score at 4 1/4. And then I've got some white that I'm going to use. Say hello when you get here so I know who I'm crafting with tonight. Somebody's here. Who's here? Say hey. Okay, so this is going to be 4 1/4. So I want this to be 4 1/4. Okay. All right. I hope everybody's having a good week. I am so far. It turned cold today, didn't it? I think it was just from being overcast. So we're going to make this fit this like that, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to make, now you can do well, we could do it like this. Okay, I do have some whites. Okay, this would be even better, right? Okay, there's that. All right, this one's the one I'm using, the Granny Apple Green, the Real Red, and the Flirty Flamingo. Now, what I want to remind you, our stamp pads, Stampin' Up! Has our stamp pads that open up like that, so that when we close it, the pad itself is facing down. That's so that your ink will stay at the top of the pad, so that when you open it up and you go to use it, your ink is right there. Well, these spots aren't the same. They're kind of how our pads used to be. It's more of a felt, and so you're going to have to keep your spots upside down. So you want to remember to do that. When I was practicing on these, you can see how this one looked a little bit dry. So I've re-inked them, put some more ink in there, and I've got them setting upside down because I didn't do that. I had left them upside, right side up. But anyway, so we're going to try this. I'm going to do the red, the Flirty Flamingo, and then the green. So hopefully I've got enough ink in here. So all we have to do, oh, I can't stand it, y'all. I'm going to have to put something underneath it. Okay, so we're going to start right there, and you can see where it starts. And just drag it across until you get it the shade that you want. Ha! Look at that. Okay, so that's red. Here's our Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to try to take the lid off. I normally keep the lid on so it doesn't go anywhere. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is do the green next, which will be down at the bottom. Okay, that's green, and that's the Flirty Flamingo. So that gives this a little bit of time to dry. Again, just drag it across until you get the color that you want and the consistency that you want. Ha! That is looking really good. Okay, so now put your lid back on and put it upside down. All right, here's the Flirty Flamingo, and it's going to go in the middle. Look at that. That turned out so good, didn't it? Very simple and easy. Okay. That looks amazing. All right, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and stamp my sentiment. Of course, I don't have my, I want to do happy birthday. All right, let me go get my block. Doggone it. All right, right back. Sorry about that. All right. See how our memento ink I do keep upside down, so it's good and inked. See how good that is? Okay. This is just how easy it is. Yay! Happy birthday. Just easy peasy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if my chamois. Yep. Now, if you're not familiar with a chamois, it's a foam that we put water on to clean it off with. Now, let's go ahead and use the cupcake. And I'm going to do some Versamark and see if we can't do an ombre cupcake. Let's see if it does it. I should have tried this before, so I would know ahead of time. Okay, now let's watch it dry. Can you see it? Okay. And one over here. Aha. You can really see that one. See it? Okay. Let's put a few on here. Now you don't want all of your, in this case, cupcakes in the square. You want it off a little bit so that you're not stuck. It gives it a little more interest instead of it all being in the square. So if you clean this off. Okay, we can put this on with dimensionals. There. Say hello when you get here. This is a fast and easy card when you need a fast birthday card. There you go. Look how easy that was. I might need one more. Let's see. I'm going to do that one upside down. There. There you go. There. This is so cute and fast, isn't it? And you can make this whatever color you want, whatever color you have. That's what's so cool about it. All right, let's go to our next card. Of course, I dropped everything. Let's see, is this the 8.5? Yeah. Then this is going to be the 5.5. This is going to be the 4 1/4 that we're going to score with. Always want to use your bone folder so you'll have, and I sat right there. And all right, let me see what I did. This is 8. Oop. Let's see, so it really only needs to be 4. Not cutting. I'm going to do that. There. I'm going to use this circle And again, I'm going to keep it big. Okay, so we've already used these three, so I wanted to use different colors. We've got shaded spruce. Okay, let me see. It has a little bit, maybe if I do it like that, you won't see it. And you can get it as dark as you want. Because you can see where you're putting your square. See that? Okay, so that's the shaded spruce. Hey Naomi, how are you? Oh, you missed me. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Nice. Let's see. And then basic gray. This would be a good masculine one. There we go. You could do it like that. You know what? Another way we could do it. Let me turn this over. Let me see. Is to put the happy birthday on there first. This is a pretty big stamp, so you want to go ahead and make sure you get it. I'm gonna use some of these brighter colors. Let's see. What do y'all think so far? Isn't this a cool idea? You can put any color that you want, whatever the birthday party is or whatever the celebration you're having. It's real red. I'm going to put real red right there. And like I said, you just keep adding until you've got it the shade that you want. Happy birthday. Or you can make it darker colors if you wanted to. But I like the brighter colors, I think. But it's just that simple, you guys. Then you can decorate it with any kind of bling that you want. That is so pretty. I like it. Where'd my other card go? There it is. Using our Stampin' Spots. So our catalog's going to be coming out in a few weeks. be on the lookout for some of these techniques, and they'll show you and talk you through how to do it. But it makes it a lot of fun. Try it out. I had never seen doing any of this with our Stampin' Spots, so I was excited to share it with you guys as well. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. I did want to remind you that they put out our retired list yesterday. So you need to go online or sign up for my newsletter. I've got a link right there that'll take you right to the retired list, and look and see, make sure that you've gotten everything that you wanted out of last year's catalog. Some of it is discounted up to 60%. That's amazing. So don't miss out on some things. You want to go ahead and go look, order what you want. Our in colors for this year are also retiring with everything that goes with it. Our markers, our blends, our ribbon, all of it. So you want to go grab those if you haven't already, and make sure you have everything that you need. So what else? If you're going to want a catalog, certainly drop me a line and let me know, so I can get you a catalog when they go live. I'll be getting them in any day. And I did want to show you our new in colors. Did I show those to you last week? I don't see my little chart in here, but I'll show it to you next week. All right, everybody, you have a good week. Go to my website and get on my newsletter. I'm getting ready to send out another one of my monthly tutorials. So go ahead and sign up, because I think it's in a couple of days that'll be going out. So you don't want to miss a bunch of tutorials. And I think that's it for right now. My newsletter has all my in-person classes. So if you're interested in classes, I put that all in my newsletter as well. So I hope you guys have a good week. I'll see you next Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, Susan. Hey. It was so good to see you. I'm so glad you came up and said hello to me a couple of weeks ago at convention. But I'll see you guys next week. Y'all have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.